Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing us how to make multi-purpose liquid soap. What we want to produce today is just 5 liters of water, but what I have here is 4 liters because I kept some 1 liter here that I'll use to dissolve some of my chemical. And also I'll be dropping the measurements on our description box. The number 1 chemical we have here, we have our Nitrosol, and also we have our soda ash, and also we have our caustic soda, we have our SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, and also we have our Stpp, we have our Texapon. But people do said when you make use of, anytime you make use of Texapon, you don't need SLS. But for me, I do like make use of 2 of them because I want my liquid soap to be foaming. Also, we have our foam booster. Also, we have our perfume. Also, we have our sulphonic acid. We have our color. I have 2 colors here, yellow and green. And also, people do complain that their liquid soap is not that transparent. If you want your liquid soap to be transparent, there's something we all have in our kitchen that you can add to your liquid soap that will make it to be transparent, which is salt. We have our preservative. We have 2 types of preservative. We have the color watering preservative and powder with preservative. That is formalin. That is the washing one. So we'll be starting with, first of all, we are going to add our Nitrosol to the water, to our 4 liters of water. This is what I'm doing. After adding your Nitrosol, you stir very well. You stir. You stir. You stir until the Nitrosol dissolve. You can see what I'm doing. So now, after stirring, I'll be adding my soda ash. But before you add your soda ash, you must dissolve your soda ash with water. That's why I said I have extra 1 liters of water here. That is what I'll be using to dissolve my powder chemicals. Then after I dissolve, I need to shake it before adding it to my Nitrosol and my water. So now I'll be adding it. As I'm adding, I'm stirring. I'm adding my soda ash now. As I'm adding it, I'm stirring. I'm stirring. Then after adding my soda ash, I will stir very well. You can see immediately I add my soda ash, the Nitrosol becomes thickening. So now, after stirring, I'll be adding my caustic soda, like I said, with the 1 liter of water we kept aside. You need to make sure you met all your products. Please be careful with caustic soda. Caustic soda is very corrosive. When you are doing your production, you notice that caustic soda touches your skin. Please make sure you use either glycerine or coconut oil immediately. So I'll be adding my caustic soda. I'll be adding my caustic soda. Adding my caustic soda. When you add, you stir. Make sure you stir your productions very well because it will make your product to be beautiful. You need to stir very well. Make sure you stir your production very well. Then you stir. And also, while producing, always make use of nose mask, hand glove, and apron, please. Okay, now after stirring, I'll be soaking my SLS down because SLS is somehow difficult to dissolve. So I'll soak it down and step it aside. So I'll just tell and step it aside. So the next thing to add now, I'll be adding my Stpp. Also, I'm going to dissolve it before adding with water. Like I said, I step 1 liter of water aside so that your production, your liquid soap will not be that watery. That's why you need to be very, very calculative. If you are using 5 liters of water, make sure you put 1 liter aside. Then you make use of 4 liters first. You'll be using your remaining 1 liter to soak whatever thing you want to soak. So now I'll be adding my Stpp. Then after adding my Stpp, I'll stir. So after stirring, like I said, we soak our SLS down before, then you add it. You add your SLS. You add your SLS and stir very well. Please make sure you stir very well. So after stirring, like I said, if you want your liquid soap to be transparent, you make use of salt. So I want my liquid soap to be transparent, then I'll be dissolving my salt. I'll be dissolving my salt with water. Then I'll add and stir. Go. So after adding my salt, this is my preservative. I make use of powder preservative. We have formalin. If your soap is going to last more than 6 months, you use preservative. But if it's something that you are going to use immediately, like within 6 months, you can choose not to use preservative. So I'll be adding my preservative. As you are adding, you are stirring. As you are adding, you are stirring. So now I'll be turning my foam booster. As you can see, I have made use of all my powder chemicals. I want to start with the liquid ones now. I want to turn my foam booster. As you can see. And after adding my foam booster, I'll also stir very well. Please stir your production so that your production will not have lumps. Some people do complain that my liquid soap do have lumps. Please, when you follow this my step, I promise you that your liquid soap will come out so beautiful without any lumps. Now I'll be adding my sulfonic acid. Like I said, for sulfonic acid is a foaming agent. I'll be adding my sulfonic acid. Then, as you are adding, you are stirring. You can see. So, see, I'm stirring it. And also, please, sulfonic acid is very, very corrosive. Be careful with sulfonic acid. It's a foaming agent, like I said. Now I'll be adding my Texapon. Like I said, people they don't like to use Texapon and SLS together. Sorry, my scissors is not here. But I like to use it. I like to use the two because I want my multi-purpose liquid soap to be very foamy. So this is my Texapon. Texapon is also a thickening agent and also a foaming agent. So you can see it. You can see how beautiful the liquid soap is looking now. You can see. I'm stirring. Please stir very well so that your liquid soap will not have lumps. You can see how thick the liquid soap is. Okay, after stirring, I'll be adding my glycerine. Glycerine will make your liquid soap to be shining. Some people do make use of vitamin A. You can make use of the two, but I choose to use just glycerine. After adding my glycerine, I'll also stir very well. After adding my glycerine, I want to add my perfume. As you can see, I'm adding my perfume. We have different kind of fragrance. I cannot release my secret, the fragrance I normally use for you guys. When you get to chemical shop, also I'll be dropping the location where you can get chemicals, where you can get your chemicals. Then you stir. You stir very well. You can see how thick the liquid soap is. Now, after stirring, I'll be adding my color. Please don't add your color direct. Always dissolve with water and make use of green color. But I have two color here. You can use any color of your choice. But I'll make use of green. Then you add water. You can also leave your production maybe after 24 hours before you add your color. But for me, I choose to add my color immediately before I leave. Before I leave it within 24 hours. So color is the last thing to add. Okay. I'm adding my color now. All right, you still. You can. Our multi-purpose soap is looking. All right, you can see how beautiful the liquid soap is looking. You can see. Then after this, you can leave it. Choose to leave it for 24 hours or 12 hours. Then I'm going to show you guys the outcome after 24 hours. Like I said, I'll be dropping the measurement on our description box. Also, like I said, the ingredients and the portions, I'll also drop it on our description box. Have a very nice day. See you after 24 hours. Right, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Like we said, this is our liquid soap after 24 hours. You can see how transparent the liquid soap is looking and how beautiful the liquid soap is looking. Oh, hit my button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit it, bang. You can see how beautiful it is. So now all we need to do is just to package. All right, let me show you. This is my package can. So let's try it. You can see how transparent the liquid soap is looking. You can see how transparency is looking. You can see it look like all this mama lemon. You can see how transparency is looking. And you can see how beautiful this liquid soap is looking. Like I said, just do follow the step being given to you, and you'll thank me at the end. And also drop your question on my comment section. I'll be attending to all questions on my comment section. All right, see you on the next class. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you love what you see. All right, bye.